What's good, y'all? It's your boy Gino. Welcome back. If you've been here, if you're a first timer, welcome. Today I'm doing something a little different. I know I've been doing stuff off, my Chicagoland mixtape, uh, but I felt like I should do something a little more deeper than that. I know Father's Day is just past and whatnot, and after talking to my buddies, and reminiscing it again, talking about stories of how we grew up. Um, a lot of my friends growing up, single parent, usually mom in the house. Some of my buddies, they're lucky they have both parents. No hate on that, respect on all that. But for the ones that, it was just mom holding down the household, uh, it was rough. We seen it. We didn't know at the time, but as we're older now, we see it, and I think we're more appreciative of it, more grateful for it, and through the rough times, it makes us appreciate the stuff we have more. It makes us want to be better people and better dads to our own. Uh, just overall, just a better person, just in the world, and that's what this world needs, especially in this day and age. Uh, I forgot what year this album came out. But this album, Jay Z's The Dynasty, there was two songs off this. The one with Scarface and Beans and Jay, This Can't Be Life, and this one with Beans and Jay, Where Have You Been? This one hits home a little bit uh, more than the other one, just because the first time I heard this, Beans' verse, I think after like I want to say like 4 bars, I literally stopped it and I called my two older brothers around, and we sat down, and I was like, just listen to this. Don't say nothing. Just listen to it. We're gonna listen to it all through. Because again, when I was growing up, everybody was playing all the CDs. All the CDs, all the tapes they were playing. Whatever the single was, whatever the hottest thing was. I was the type of person that I would listen to everything. I just let it ride till I find that one song, and I'll play that joint again, play it again, play it again, let it ride again, see what else I can find, see what else I find. And again, this was the last song on the album I remember. And like I said, when I first heard those first few bars, and it just made a spark. Uh, Growing up, single mother and whatnot, most of us, or I can say for myself and my brothers, we really didn't know our dad like that. Uh, so again, mom was mom and dad, holding down two jobs for a while and doing what she can. And this is one of the songs that makes my mother cry, as well as Tupac's "Dear Mama." Uh, Again, I know it passed already, Father's Day last week, but I just want to give a shout out to all the dads out there. Stepdads, I hate saying stepdads because if you stepped up, then you a dad, whether they blood or not. I don't care if you've been there for 1 year, you've been there their whole life. It's a big responsibility. We need these male figures and these youth lives, and we need to continue that. We need to break that cycle that we've been through, and I think that's what makes me a better. Like I said, I hate saying stepdad because that's what I am, but I always call them my children, my kids, and they know that. Um, so yeah, let's just play this through. Hopefully, y'all heard it before. Y'all could just rock with me if you haven't. Again, I'll try not to pause it so much so y'all could just listen to the lyrics, vibe. Sorry I spoke so much already, but we'll get it going right now.
I'ma say this shit. Hey, hey, Dad. Yeah, it's your boy. Remember me? I wanna talk to you, Scrap. I remember being kicked out the house cause I looked just like you. Said I'd be nothing but a crook, just like you. The niggas in the hood was shook, but they just like you. Cause all they said was, little whitey, look, I'm just like you. But dog, I can't see it at all. Shit. We never kicked it at all. We never pitched or kicked at a ball, dog. You never taught me shit. How to fight, ride a bike, fix the flat, none of that sorts of shit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stop it already, but like he said, when people said, you know, we look like our dad, you look like your dad, you look like your dad, oh, you doing that just like your dad did. I remember your dad used to do that. To us, that really didn't mean ish. That didn't mean nothing, because you comparing me to someone I don't even know. I mean, by all means, it's grateful you know him. That's cool. But how can you compare me and let me know what I look like to somebody I have no idea to? You know what I'm saying? So, again, like, those first few bars just hit home so hard for us, you know. Again, like, they didn't teach us how to ride a bike. They didn't teach us how to fix flats, you know, how to work on our cars. That was our uncles doing that. That was my brother showing me how to do that. You know, to this day, that's what we still do. You know, we help each other out like that. And they were my brothers, were my male figures, my father figures. They're the ones that gave me the talk, you know what I mean? The when I got in trouble, those are the ones I was scared of, as well as my mom, but it was my brothers, my big brothers. So when it comes down to it, again, you comparing me and telling me I look like the stranger and whatnot, and again, that's what just hit home for us, and that's why I said this song just is so deep. I'll play it back.
Cause all they said was, little whitey, look, I'm just like you. But dog, I can't see it at all. Shit. You never kicked it at all. We never pitched or kicked at a ball, dog. You never taught me shit. How to fight, ride a bike, fix the flat, none of that sorts of shit. Nigga, you was an abusive pop. Fuck, you left me out to dry, stuck. Gotta teach news to box. Gotta teach news to block. And that ain't the half of it, man. I gotta teach news to block. It's about time we have a fatherless son. Sit down, let me tell you about your fatherless sons. How they grew to be men and father they sons, father they daughters. Nigga, you left a fatherless daughter. I never follow your orders. Nigga.
So, about 10 years ago, I kind of had the courage and the might in me to actually, you know, meet up with my pops, invited him to the crib. I believe it was Thanksgiving. And, you know, I told him the same thing. I told him all this. I said, how you gonna call yourself a father for me when you ain't do nothing fatherly for me? Anybody could be a father just because I'm your seed, but that don't mean nothing. I could look just like you. I could look like you just spit me out your damn mouth. It don't mean nothing. So I sat him down and told him the same thing. Like, you left 3 boys at a young age and did your own thing. By all means, I know life happens, things happen, but come on now. You kind of left with no explanation. You know, we knew you're at, but still, why your kids got to keep chasing you? You know, it's just one of the things. Sorry, I ain't trying to be on a rant.
Let me tell you about your fatherless sons. How they grew to be men and father they sons, father they daughters. Nigga, you left a fatherless daughter. I never follow your orders. Nigga, you make me sick. Pussy, you can... You gonna leave these memories at the back of my mind. I can see it clear as day. You smacking my mom. Remember that day you showed me that gat, that 9? Put it in my palm when I was young and said that would be mine. You turned me out. The reason why I hit the block, reason why I tried to hit them cops, reason why I started hitting shops, reason why I started getting licked and drinking syrup and skipping court. Gingerbread man, never think of getting caught. Look at your hands, man, damn you forked. Nigga, you left my mom. Left us with no goodbyes. You left us out to dry. You left us with no letters, no replies, no digits, numbers, was none listed. You left me with some of my loneliest nights, nigga, some of my hungriest nights. Shit, you one of the reasons for years. Shit embarrassing, damn. We used to think money was white. Yeah, you gave us life. like fruit from a plant. We ain't eat right from them foods from them stamps. And then she was in my pop, man, I gotta stop.
Daddy, where have you been?
And when you come home, you got us here all alone.
Mommy, where daddy went?
You always take up for him, always said you make up for him.
Mommy, what happened then?
What was you cheating on him? Why was always beating on you?
Daddy, where have you been?
Nigga, you gonna hear me out.
That's the one thing I can say, you know, for a long time. My mom, she defended him to the point where she didn't want us to hurt. You know what I mean? Like, what, you know, your mom's gonna do whatever she's gonna do. And vice versa. If your dad raised you, he's gonna do whatever he can to protect you from the other parent that's not present. You know, so, you know, when we ask our mom, you know, what happened, she kind of brushed on the rug. I'll tell you when you're older. Ask again. Don't worry about it. It's out of your concern. We're good. We're living. We got everything we need. Ask again. Slowly, no bits and truths come out. At the same time, she don't even know what really kind of happened. You know what I mean? I mean, again, it was a different day and age. You know, nobody knows how the next person is, how they gonna act, what's gonna happen the next day type deal. So, yeah, Beans just spilling his heart on this. Like, I think, Beans being, Beans, he's one of the coldest out of Philly. So for him to do this and spit what he spit and his motions, and you hear the tears and the sniffling and all that, it's just, like I said, it just hit home for me and my brother's heart, you know what I mean?
Daddy, where have you been?
Nigga, you gonna hear me out.
I wanted to walk just like you, wanted to talk just like you. Often mama said I look too much and I thought just like you. Wanted to drink Miller Nips and smoke Newports just like you. But you left me, now I'm going to court just like you. I would say my daddy loves me and he'll never go away. Bullshit, do you even remember December's my birthday? Do you even remember the tender boy? You turned into a cold young man with one goal and one plan. Get mommy out of some jam. She was always in one, always short with the income, always late with the rent. You said you was coming through, I was staying in the hallway, always playing the bench, and that day came and went. Fuck you.
So that happened to me about 2 or 3 times. I knew he was in town because he moved out of state. He told my mom he was gonna come, pick me up for the day. I was kind of excited. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was a kid. Who doesn't want to be around a dad, you know what I mean? Finally say I got a dad like some of my guys out there, And dressed up, sitting on the couch, waiting. Never showed up. I remember falling asleep in my clothes on the couch. My mom telling me go change in my pajamas, still waiting like a fool. But you're a kid, innocence, you're blinded by it. But yeah, like I said, all these little lyrics, I know it's kind of deep and whatnot, but for those that went through it, by all means, you're not alone. I'm sure you're a better person. I'm sure you're a way better father, husband, all that. We'll get back to it.
One, always short with the income, always late with the rent. You said you was coming through, I was staying in the hallway, always playing the bench, and that day came and went. Fuck you very much, you showed me the worst kind of pain, but I'm stronger and trust me, I will never hurt again. Will never ask mommy why daddy don't love me. Why's we so poor? Why's life so ugly? Mommy, why is your eyes puffy? Please don't cry, everything'll be alright. I know it's dark now, but we gon' see the light. It's us against the world, we don't need them, right? Right. Mommy driving 6s now, I got riches now. I bought a nice home for both of my sisters now. We doing real good, we don't miss you now. See how life twists around? Fuck 'em.
Daddy, where have you been?
And when you come home, you got us here all alone.
Mommy, where daddy went?
You always take up for him, always said you make up for him.
Mommy, what happened then?
What was you cheating on him? Why was always beating on you?
Daddy, Where have you been?
Nigga, you gon' hear me out.
I love that little record popping. Yeah, so. Yeah. Where have you been? Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, Beans. Like I said, this song is so deep on so many levels, at least for myself. Just hearing, two grown ass men just finally getting it off their chest, you know what I mean? Whether it's in lyric form, really speaking to, that gentleman face to face. It's just great to know that you're not alone out here. There's other people that feel the same way you felt, seeing what you seen. Maybe some worse, maybe some less, but somehow, some way, you still feel that. You still feel that inside, like that hurt. You could be old and you can still feel that hurt. I'm in my late 30s and I still feel that hurt. I'm not chasing it, but you still get that hurt. But again, what I've learned, what I've been through, makes me a better. Again, I hate saying the word step in it, but a better dad to my kids, to my stepkids. Because I know what I don't want them to go through. I know what type of person they gonna need growing up for advice, needing help, whatever the case may be. Whether it's an ear to listen to, you know what I mean? They need to borrow some money. They need to fix a flat. They know I'm here by all means. And that was my whole point in life, was to be a better person than that man that I don't know is. So, yeah, again, Beans, Jay, this is one of my favorite songs. This is in my top 5 of favorite songs. Just so deep, so dark. Dark in a good way, But, yeah, hopefully y'all heard it before. If y'all didn't, sorry for pausing and stopping so long. I just want to let y'all know we ain't got to go through what we've been through, what we've seen, how we lived and how we lived and whatnot. There's dreams, there's goals. We're better than that these days. We should learn from all that. And like I said, be better men, be better women. And, whether it's for ourselves, for our children, for our family, whatever the case may be, especially for yourself, just be better at that, because that's what we need these days. I know it's late, but I did want to do this for Father's Day. Just, life's crazy right now. Still trying to get a schedule on this. But shout out to all you fathers out there, to my uncles, my cousins, all y'all throughout the world, my brothers, hope all goes well, son-in-laws, everybody. Not just Chicagoland, not Northwest Indiana, everybody. Shout out to the real men doing it, you know what I mean? Just everybody. So again, I hope y'all like this. I know it's kind of deep. I know it's kind of touchy topic to be on, but sometimes those are the topics that got to be talked about. I know I stopped it a few times. By all means, if you like the song, look it up and just rock with it. Till then, y'all have a good one. Be safe. Stay blessed.